Everyone has a story. Some are whispered in the quiet of night, others echo across generations. But the best ones? They inspire, they challenge, they move us. Welcome to A Story to Tell, where history meets hope, where faith meets the real world, and where every tale points to something greater than ourselves. I'm your host, the storyteller, and in each episode, we uncover powerful, faith-filled stories of courage, redemption, purpose, and perseverance. Stories to steer your soul. Stories to share with your kids before bed. Stories you didn't know you needed until now. This isn't just another podcast. This is a story to tell. May 19th, 1780. It was a morning like any other. In the rustic rolling hills of New England, the Revolutionary War smoldered on in the distance. But in the quiet towns within the states of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire, life was ordinary, even hopeful. The people planted crops, mended fences, raised barns, and prayed for peace. Life had a rhythm, and then it changed. That morning, the sun rose, but something was different. A strange haze spread across the sky, dimming the morning light. Birds fell silent. Chickens returned to their roost. Cattle lay down in their pastures. A shadow crept over the land, not from clouds, nor storm, but from something far more mysterious. By noon, it was as dark as midnight. The sun, well, it seemed to vanish. It was not an eclipse. It was not rain. It was blackness. Not twilight, but deep, unnerving, pitch-black darkness at high noon. Panic swept across the countryside. Mothers clutched their children. Ministers gathered flocks. People filled churches, confessing sins aloud. Some cried out, "The end is here." Others dropped to their knees, trembling in the sudden night. In Hartford, Connecticut, the legislature was in session. Some lawmakers called for adjournment. After all, if this was Judgment Day, what use was debating laws and taxes? But one man, Judge Abraham Davenport, stood to speak, calm, resolute, unshaken. He said, "I am against adjournment. The day of judgment is either approaching or is not. If it is not, there is no cause for adjournment. If it is, I choose to be found doing my duty. I wish, therefore, that candles be brought." And they did. And in that holy hush of darkness, the legislature continued its business, not because they weren't afraid, but because one man's faith lit a path through fear. Later, scientists would explain the darkness as smoke from distant forest fires mixed with fog and cloud cover as the reason day turned into night. Well, perhaps. But the people of New England didn't know that then. What they saw wasn't just darkness in the sky. It was a chance to stand tall when the world bowed low. In the book of Matthew, Jesus himself reminds us, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand. And it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." And one man did. So when God allows darkness to encircle you, it is not to frighten you, but to reveal what kind of light lives in you. If the world grows dim, if uncertainty rolls in like a storm, when the sky above seems to fail, Remember, let God in you shine like a bright candle. Keep going and be found faithful. Because now that you know the rest of this story, you have a story to tell.